Hi, today we're going to be taking an unboxing review look at robots. Transforming vehicles. Transform your robot. Okay, obviously they're KO, not us, fakes, bootlegs, not licensed, fourth, fifth, sixth party Transformers, you know. So no, they are not the official Takara Tomy or Hasbro ones, okay. Yeah. Where did I get it? The dollar store. Just go to the dollar store and yours might have. If not, go to another dollar store, you know. What can I really say? I got mine at the dollar store. I walked in, saw it on the shelf, grabbed it, and said, okay, here's my dollar. Give me my little not off KO Transformer, you know. So, anyone in the comments? Dollar store. So yeah, this is supposed to be something, I can't really figure out what exactly it is, but off of like, you know, Google, you know, search engine that I typed in, something that I roughly kind of found that it's kind of similar to, there is a couple different thousands of images, but it's supposed to be something like an anti-aircraft twin nuclear missile rocket launcher. Mobile rocket launcher truck. Yeah, that's a mouthful to say, but some images showed us, and they're like, oh yeah, there's two of these, because there is like two little missiles here, as you can see, and they're like anti-aircraft, you know, missiles, and then, or anti-aircraft rockets or missiles, you know, whatever. And then another image said, oh no, that's like a nuclear missile, man. It's like twin nuclear missiles. Not as big as, you know, like the big, round, fat ones that you might see on there. If you type in like missile trucks, and then there's, you know, the missile trucks that just have like the big old pods on there where it ends up in like 20,000 little mini rockets missiles come out. So, you know, but yeah, I just typed in like missile truck, missile truck. I think I typed in, and yeah. So from going off of, you know, Google Images, it's either an anti-aircraft missile truck or some type of nuclear missile. So, yeah. But oddly enough, and somewhat a funny story that kind of fits in here, I don't remember the name of the movie, but I know it had the stars of Chevy Chase and Dan Aykroyd. So Dan Aykroyd and Chevy Chase was in the movie. They play like covert Soviet Russian spies. Well, they work for the U.S., but, you know, the spies, so they have to go in as undercover. And their cover story was, oh yeah, we're Russians, you know. But really, it was funny. That one part I thought was just hilarious. Where they're like, do you want a Coke? They're like, no. Do you want a Diet Coke? They're like, no, we'll take a Diet Pepsi. And the guy's like, do you want a Diet Coke? They're like, no, we do not want a Diet Coke. We'll take a Sprite if you got a Sprite. They're like, hey, if you don't have a Diet, you know, Pepsi, then, you know, a Sprite, we'll be okay with a Sprite. And the guy's like, guys, seriously, these two are supposed to, like, save the world from a Russian nuclear missile attack? These guys can't even figure out the, you know, secret code here. They're like, I don't know why this guy's making us drink Coke, Diet Coke Pop. Man, we don't want Diet Coke Pop. And then I think one of the guys was like, dude, that's a secret code word. You go up to the pop machine, you put the cup underneath the pop machine, and say, I will have a Diet Coke, please. And then they're like, okay, but I, you know, will have a Diet Pepsi. And the other guy was like, I will have like a Sprite. And then I'm like, what's going on? We're going down. And then they're like, hey, it's a secret base. I don't, you know, like a old movie drive-in type of show place. And I just thought that was kind of funny. They're telling like the military general and like his secretary or second lieutenant, you know, someone that's like someone close to like a general but not quite. They're like, dude, we don't want to drink no pop. We'll take a hot dog, we'll take some popcorn, or we'll take some nachos. And they're like, no, that's secret code word. They're like, secret code word no, we don't want anything to drink. But yeah, that part I just thought was kind of funny and hilarious because, you know, Chevy Chase and Dan Aykroyd, and they had to defuse like a nuclear missile through the guidance system, and this is supposed to be, I guess, a anti-aircraft rocket launching mobile truck platform or a nuclear missile one. So it kind of tied into, you know, that movie. Although I don't remember the name of the movie, I only seen it once in my life. But yeah, I just thought, you know, hey, throw that in there. So yeah, here's kind of what the bat looks like. Shows you all four of them. You know, there's a little ship, which I think is a PT cruiser. Not a cruiser, PT boat. And then there's, you know, whatever this thing is. There's something that looks like F-14 Tomcat, and then there's like just say tank. Yeah, these toys, they kind of come like how SirToys.com comes, where you just get the toy, no instructions at all, so it's kind of figure it out. If you can't, you can't. If you can, hey, you learn how to figure out how to transform it. Which I wish, you know, SirToys came with, you know, instructions, but they don't. But yeah, anyway. If you're wondering how big these are, I don't think I did it in robot mode, but in like vehicle mode maybe I did it in. They're roughly around maybe 2.5 to 3 inches, which is probably something around Transformers Legend class or Warrior class. I don't know which one it is. I don't buy those small little mini Transformers. I heard that they got the name changed, so it's either Warriors that got changed over to Legends, or if maybe it was Legends that got their name redone and changed over to Heroes or something like that. I don't know. Like I said, I mostly deal with, like, you know, the standard deluxe figures, and once in a while the leader class, which is like, you know, the big ones. But yeah, how does it roll? Okay, it rolls. It does have little wheels on the back and on the front. The little missiles can go up and down and turn all around. Unfortunately, they don't come out, but I know someone would probably have like a little saw and maybe a little magnet. So maybe it was like a little hat saw and a magnet. You could saw them and kind of make them like split apart like into like 2 or 3 stages. Like the stage is that they're coming off of the platform. Another stage is where, you know, the little bat thruster comes off, and then the little missile part is like flying. You know, you could do some pretty amazing things by Hatton, but I'm just going to put it like this. Like I said, there is no official transformation for this, so it's just kind of go and figure it out, flip those, and then flip this part down there. And now it does look like there is some hip movement right here, but the hips feel really, really tight, and I am not going to push on there. So I guess maybe he can do a little ab crunch, but yeah, I'm not going to try doing it. Maybe the head comes back. Does it? Nope. Head's supposed to stay on there, and let me grab the little. Now this does pop off. There is a little pad here, which is not really a pad right there. It's more of a square. It does have molded in hands. I know the details are not that great on camera, and the head. I wish that this part right here would either push down or flip back, but it doesn't. So yeah, and you can only put this on one way. That little square pad goes in there just like that, so you can kind of have it something like missiles over the head for a final attack. Like I said, it looks like it has a little air crunch right there, but it feels very, very stiff and tight, and yeah, I do not want to break it. So it might not. It would have been nice if this kind of split open so it could have more leg functions, but it looks like the instructions just have these just point downwards like this for stability. Can stand? Yeah. And put it on the side, it, you know, stands like that. So You know, it's not bat heavy, which you'd think that this would kind of be bat heavy. I guess maybe if you stand this, no, that is standing all the way out, and it is slightly bat heavy if you're standing all the way out. But the missile tips kind of sit on there, almost at like heels on, you know, some of the Transformers that has heels. Let me kind of get that. So, I don't know why this one doesn't really want to stand anymore. But if you're looking for a size comparison, here he is with, and these things don't want to stay, they're just knocking down. Ah, come on! With Hardhead and Quake. So you could see how he scales in size with, you know, a deluxe fitter. I just fitted, you know, since they're kind of like military tanked vehicles, it kind of works. And then with times return and power to prime, if we switch over to vehicle mode, which is very, very simple. Boom, vehicle mode. Here's how he kind of, well, scales in.